Hello everyone. I'm Bella. Welcome to my English class. Well, in this lesson, you're going to learn how to introduce yourself. So, let's start with the basics of a self-introduction. Learning how to introduce yourself is an essential part of learning how to converse in English. So, what is self-introduction actually? A self-introduction explains who you are, what you do and what others need to know about you. You should provide a self-introduction anytime you meet someone new. We need to introduce ourselves to a clearer communication process, with whom we talk, what we are talking about and other conditions. There are two forms of introduction, that is, formal and informal. Formal introduction. As in any language, a formal introduction is used when you introduce yourself in a formal room, for example in front of class, workroom, meeting room and official forums, such as seminars. Formal intakes are used in formal situations, while informal introduction is used when you introduce yourself to someone at about the same age with you. Informal introduction is used in a non-formal situation, usually used on unofficial events or forums, such as we meet new friends or family. Okay, we discuss more detail about self-introduction. The very first that you'll need to say when introducing yourself is a greeting. Greeting is the first word you learn in any new language, the basic sign of welcome that shows your intent to talk to someone. Most likely, you learned the basic English greetings before you even started investing time in your language skills. Greeting is the first word you learn in any new language, the basic sign of welcome that shows your intent to talk to someone. Most likely, you learned the basic English greetings before you even started investing time in your language skills. The first one is formal. 1. Hello. 2. Good morning. 3. Good afternoon. 4. Good evening. This is used depends on your time and situation. And the second one is informal. Informal greetings we can use 1. Hey. 2. Hi. 3. What's up? 4. Yo. As a rule, use hey with people you know well. It is perfectly okay to start a conversation with a stranger in an informal situation with hey too, but do not pronounce it too harshly in this case, or it can come across as rude or confrontational. Now, let's introducing yourself. After you greet people you meet, the first important thing is you have to say like, may I introduce myself? Allow me to introduce myself. I would like to introduce myself. Or you can also say, let me introduce myself. Then, you can start with your name. Someone will ask like this. What is your name? You can choose one of the answer like this. My name is. My full name is. You can call me. Everyone calls me. My nickname is, for example. Hello, my name is Jane McCourtney. Or you can say your nickname to make someone easier to calls you. Hi, I'm Jane. After that you can tell about your location. Questions that will be asked by someone about the location form, such as, where do you from? Where do you come from? Where are you born? You may tell about the city you come from and you may add a sentence or two about the city, as well if there is something interesting to talk about. Maybe the city is known for historic monuments. Maybe it's known for natural resources. People usually get excited when they hear something new. You can answer that question such as, I'm from. I come from. My hometown is. I'm originally from. I was born in. Currently I live, for example. I was born in West Sumatra but currently I live in Jakarta. You can also tell about your age. How old are you? And for the answer can use, I'm blah blah years old. I'm almost or nearly. My age is. For example, I'm 20 years old. My age is 12 years old. Besides mentioning your origin, you can also mention your address where you currently live. Questions that are often asked by someone about the address, that is, where do you live? What's your address? You can answer, I live in. My address is. I live on. I live at. I spent most of my life in. I grew up in. For example, my address is Dermaga Street number 9, Mendalo Indah. I live at Valencia Street number 10, Mendalo Indah. I live in Mendalo Isri. You can mention your occupation so that people know what your current position is. Let's we see the questions and the answer. What do you do? What do you do for living? What's your job? What did you want to be when you grew up? I'm a position at. I'm a manager at. I work in. I work as. I'm a. For example, I'm a position at Telkomsel Company. I'm a manager at Star Company. I'm a student. I'm a doctor. I'm a teacher. After mentioning your position, you can explain about your education. Where currently you go to school or what your major is. Unless you're making the introduction to students who are all from the same department, mention the department you've enrolled in. Are you in arts, commerce, mechanical engineering, science, or economics? Optionally, you may also mention why you picked the department you have. Was it because you love the field? Was it because it'll help you achieve your career goals? If you're a school student, you can talk about which subjects math, science, arts, commerce, biology, and so on you've picked or you intend to pick in future. Here is the question and how you answer the question. Where do you study? What is your major? Which grade are you in? Which year are in? I'm a student at. I study at. I study major. My major is. I'm in blah 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 grade. I'm in my first, second, third, final year. I'm a freshman. I graduated from. My previous school was. For example, I'm a student at Oxford University. My major is English education. I'm in 6th grade. Additional information that you can mention is your family and hobbies. You can tell how your life, your family, and how many members of your family. Here is the question. How many people are there in your family? Who do you live with or with whom do you live? Do you have any siblings? The answer. I'm one of 3 siblings. I have blah 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 brothers and blah 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 sister. I'm an only child. There are blah 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 people in my family. They are. I live with my. I don't have any siblings. Here the example. I'm one of 3 siblings. I have 1 brother and 1 sister. There are 5 people in my family. They are my father, my mother, me and my 2 siblings. And lastly, you can tell your hobbies and things that you like. For the questions such as, what's your hobby? What do you like? What do you like to do? What's your favorite drink, food, sport? The answer. My hobby is. I really like. I really enjoy. I'm interested in. I'm good at. My favorite sport is. My favorite subject is. My color is. My favorite drink/food. I don't like or dislike or hate. For example, my hobbies are listening to music, reading comics, playing online games. My favorite food are fried rice, fried chicken, and burger. Hello everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Kyle Javanka, and you can call me Kyle. I live in Hudson, Wisconsin, USA. I'm a student at Hudson Junior High School. I'm 12 years old. My hobbies are cycling, listen to music, reading comics, watch movie and comedy because that all make me happy and entertain myself. I was the youngest of 2 sisters. I have 1 elder sister, her name is Jane Javanka. I have a parents who very loving me. Okay, that's all for our lesson today. Thank you for watching. See you in the next lesson, guys.